I would say we practiced a lot. We shot, ran, just to stay in shape. But we were just waiting for that day to come right down. When it came, we heard our name called. It was nothing but excitement.
It was amazing. I said a lot of prayers. We also got in the gym, got up shots, did a lot of running, so that was good for us. So we're just ready for this game coming up.
Boopie, in the video, when SMU gets announced, you just kind of sit there and smile. What was going through your head in that moment right there?
Just me smiling, thanking God for the opportunity. Just exciting. I showed my excitement in different ways, but, I was hungry and happy and ready to win this next game.
What does that mean for you guys? Obviously, that was a big goal for you guys this year to make the tournament. First time for both of you. Just how are you kind of enjoying this moment leading up to it?
It took us 5 years. What it took you 6?
6.
It took me 5. So I'm just trying to, just being excited about it. But, I'm just excited about playing, that happiness, it has to go away now. Now we got to, get ready for the game plan and try to win the game.
What did you think when you saw who you'd be playing? What are your thoughts on just the season Miami of Ohio's had and having them as your first opponent?
A great team. I feel like I know they're like an hour away. It's going to be a home crowd. I just feel like it's going to be an exciting game and, good for us and our whole team.
You mentioned the home crowd. Is that almost an extra level of excitement knowing you're walking in there into what should be a kind of a crazy environment?
Definitely. I feel like the boos and, everything against us, that motivates us and makes us go harder.
What have you guys seen from Miami? Have you guys looked at them much yet or watched them at all?
We looked over film on them, and they say everyone on their team could pass, dribble, and shoot. So they're good players to say it's a mid-major school, but they're good players. So we're not going to underestimate them, but we're going to go out there and handle business like we're supposed to.
How big is it having BJ back? What does that do for you guys?
Feels great. Happy to have him back. It feels good, man. We had about those games, but it feels good to have him back. He's looking good.
Do you feel, ask both of you, do you feel like you have a little chip on your shoulder going in the way that you kind of got in at the last minute? Do you feel like that gives you a little more motivation to kind of make a statement moving forward?
I always got a chip on my shoulder. So
I just added an extra one right there.
Definitely.
Added an extra chip right there.
Yeah. Y'all talk about that as a team, and I mean, how, is that? I'm sure it's kind of an internal thing. Have y'all kind of? Is that a driving force?
I would say, yeah, that's a driving force for us. Just hearing our name called that last minute, because all us was just in there looking. And as soon as they heard our name called, it was excitement, but at the same time, it was like they think of us that low. And we really good. We are a real good team, and we showed it this year. So that gave us a chance right there, but we're gonna go in there and show more than that.
What does it mean to be a part of the first SMU team to make the tournament in almost a decade, and just to see what Andy and his staff and all of you guys have done in just a year or two here? What does that mean to you guys?
it's amazing, being the first team in a couple years. I think the last team was Sterling Brown. That's my cousin. So, being this team, just we're making history. We still got a long way to go, still a lot to prove. So I'm happy and the team is excited about that.
Sterling Brown, your cousin?
Yeah.
Do you talk to Sterling at all?
Yeah, I talk to him a lot. He'd be motivating me, just telling me to keep going and keep winning.
What does he remember at all about some of those teams and those big moments that they kind of rose to?
Yeah, he was here for a couple years. I forgot what the coach his name was, but Sterling was originally like his family is from Dallas, so being here and playing here was home to him. And I talked to him about committing here before when I committed to SMU, so that was very helpful from him.
What did he say about you committing to SMU? What was his words for you?
Definitely just family oriented. You can go there and lead the way with winning and things like that. So I can go in there and make my mark, and that's what I did.
What have you guys seen from Jaden, especially in the ACC tournament? It seems like he's really matured and upped his game to another level.
JT?
Yeah.
Oh, we've seen a lot from him. Just those last 3 games, he moved his puppies a lot. He showed he could really guard the ball, too. So, but Jay been doing that since the summer. Even though he went down with an injury, he still came back better than we was. So it feels good just having him knowing that he's maturing in the mindset and that he got a long way to go, too. But he ready right now.
And I guess especially, too, with just on paper, Miami maybe a little bit undersized. How important could him and Samet being on the same floor at the same time be?
It's gonna be dominating. I told both of them, I mean, once we come out, they shouldn't have no problems down low just because they're undersized, but I don't mean underestimate them, but take your time the whole 40 minutes.
I guess when this is something you guys have worked for a long time, any expectations of what it's gonna be like stepping out on that court Wednesday night and playing in the NCAA tournament for the first time?
Winning, just winning. That's the only thing, you know, just following the game plan, listening to the coaches, giving it our all, playing hard, and, you know, just winning.